Defendant missed several previous court dates. She would be set. There was a P exam set. She didn't show up. She'd get arrested, and then she'd postpone, and then she wouldn't show up, and then she'd get arrested again. And then here we are. So I did get the police report, which was eye-opening. The defendant had been...
You won't believe what happened in this courtroom. Then everything changed.
Been in the Kalamazoo County Jail and was out. She got arrested again in December, between the time we took this plea and now. So the police report is bad. When I took your plea, you wandered and you gave me this long story about your daughter was at your brother's and you came down there and you thought he was doing stuff with her, but yet you let her live there or placed her there for 2 years.
He was taking her money.
You thought he was taking her money. And then they talked to her. She said she'd rather live there. Anyway, he did provide a brief victim statement, which I'll address.
She's lived with me since he assaulted her right after I first got out and filed my police report. He choked her.
All right. Anyway, then you were absolute horse's ass to the police. Miss Hill, I'll give you the last word. What would you like me to know?
I've lost everything these last 2 years. And looking back, I just tried to make excuses for everything. It's this CPS, it's something. And I've stomped my feet and, yelled long enough, and I need to shit or get off the pot, and I've died 4 times this last year, and I'm tired.
What are you struggling with, opioids or methamphetamine?
Right away, the judge makes one thing crystal clear. This isn't just about today's hearing. He's looking at the defendant's entire pattern of behavior. In court, repeatedly missing hearings doesn't just frustrate the judge, it destroys credibility. And once the police report enters the picture, the entire case takes a dramatic turn. Stick around, because things are about to get much worse.
Okay.
And I'm just to the point where I'm either going to kill myself or change, and that's why the treatment was set up for the following week or the past week, but I can't leave to come to court and stuff like that. You can't leave for it. My daughter, even with the assault charges there, she just said, "Mom, I just want my mom back." I'm like, well, saying crap like I did something isn't cool, but I understand she just wants her mom back. And after the treatment, it's like it's like 5 days detox, something, and then it's like 14 days in, and then it's a 90-day sober living, and then there's another program after that. I've lost my house, all 5 kids. I don't have anything left. I just want to start over. I moved out of Kalamazoo because that is nothing good for me there. It took 20 years of just...
Where do you live now?
Hartford.
Okay.
And Kalamazoo is supposed to do like a global or whatever it's called, where they put all the charges together, and they're going to see how I'm doing after like a month.
So do you have charges in Van Buren County also?
This is the only one besides Kalamazoo.
Okay.
And they were supposed to do probation, I think, there.
Well, I think that may be the thought.
Yeah, that's what they were saying with the prosecutor and them last time. So they just wanted to make sure I got into the treatment and started. And today was the last thing I had. I got the meds and everything. So,
all right.
I'm too old.
Yes, you do have a lot of baggage. At the time this happened, which, by the way, was 3 o'clock in the morning, 25th was at that time was a Friday night into a Saturday morning.
Sure,
so you didn't just show up there and want to have a discussion. He said you hit him in the head with a sock, with a piece of
I honestly,
pneumatic chisel.
I was upset with him, and I honestly
Yeah,
went there
so
to beat his
you-
ass, and I didn't. He punched me and slammed the door. Like, me and my brother.
So I don't
was raised
blame
like
him.
a
It's
boy.
3 o'clock in the morning. You're bashing on the side of the trailer. You're pounding on the trailer. You're pounding on the door. He opens the door. You hit him with this thing in the head. Now, maybe he hit you first, but then you hit him.
I never hit
And-
him. I would admit to it, sir.
All right, well, he claims you did, and they found the instrument. You're drunk. This is in a trailer park. As Mr. Gabriel said, drunk and disorderly, to be sure. Then apparently he got charged with you, but hasn't been arrested yet. And so they decided they weren't going to pursue the assault part, just the cop part. So the police show up. You got a previous resisting and obstructing conviction out of Kalamazoo. You're on bond for resisting and obstructing from December 13th, or excuse me, you got arrested again for resisting and obstructing in Kalamazoo while you're on bond for here for resisting and obstructing. And the only reason this case is so old is that you continually failed to appear for your hearings when you were supposed to. We kept bonding you out. The first one was a surety bond, and your surety company called on after you failed to appear.
I had a lot of problems with the man that bonded me out. And
Well,
he
then,
pulled the bond.
Yes, he called and said she is a quote unquote hot mess. And then he pulled the bond, and then
Bonded me out every time.
I think you spent the 25th and you got out on the 26th the first time. Then you got picked up again on the 11th, the 10th of July. You did 2 days there. Then you failed to appear again. You got arrested on December 17th and you posted bond on the 18th. So you've done a total of 4 days in jail. Since you got arrested on December 17th, and that may have been, did they bring you down here from Kalamazoo?
Yeah, it was like a whole week this last time.
All right, so you were in Kalamazoo from the 13th, and then they brought you here on the 17th, and I gave you a bond on the 18th. So you got 4 St. Joseph County credit days.
It was more than that.
The police officers tried to give you a breath test, which you didn't have to take it. It wasn't a driving case, but you wouldn't. They were just trying to determine how intoxicated you were, and you didn't cooperate with that. Your brother says serious need for rehab for drugs and alcohol. I love my sister, but she needs help.
He's never let me out of country.
Due to the minimum allowable fine of $125, I'm going to order 34 days in jail, credit 30 or credit 4. You're going to do 30 days in jail starting right now.
What?
Yeah, you're going to jail. Eventually, there's a
I'm going
consequence.
to
You're
treatment
going
for
to
30
jail. If you'd like to go for longer, we could discuss it further. You're getting 30 days in jail for your obnoxious drunken behavior at 3 o'clock in the morning where you kick some Three Rivers police officers. You failed to appear on 3 previous occasions. You have a previous conviction for resisting and obstructing a police officer. And while you were on bond at AWOL from our case, you got arrested again for resisting, obstructing, and assault in Kalamazoo. So you're not in Kalamazoo, you're in Centerville. So you're going to jail for 30 days, 125 days or 2 additional days.
I'm in the middle
jail.
of getting my meds and stuff.
Well, you're going to jail. That's what happens when you get sentenced. There's a consequence.
I thought we had a whole agreement thing.
We did not have an agreement. You're going to jail.